I think we can start admitting everybody.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hi, everyone. My name is Mihir, and I will be your host today. Just to let you know, this session is being recorded for quality purposes, and let's get started. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to the kickoff session of the Cohort 2.0 of our Entrepreneurship Development Program, come Internship. Our initiative is a partnership with the Incubation Centre IIT Patna and targets students and aspiring entrepreneurs. Our goal is to bring the Silicon Valley mindset to the doorstep of our students. And we have been able to achieve that. At the recently held Moon Battle Conference 2024, several of our students participated and managed to impress the judges from Silicon Valley. Let's take that chance to give a big hand to Anant Kumar for winning the first prize at the Moon Battle Conference 2024. He was part of the EDPI Cohort 1.0. And on behalf of Moonpreneur, I would like to thank Dr. Yatendra Kumar Singh for believing in us and taking our collaboration forward with Cohort 2.0. I would also like to extend our gratitude to all our esteemed guests, Mr. Dave Vilapati, Dr. D. Chakrapani, Dr. Jhansi, and Ken Burke for gracing us with their presence and active participation. Without further ado, I would go ahead and like to invite Joseph Paul. He is the General Manager at the Incubation Centre IIT Patna, and he will now share the details with all of you. Over to you, Joseph.
Yeah, thank you. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. So, very good evening to all of you. It's my pleasure to welcome all the participants to this program. I also would like to thank Moonpreneur for the initiative taken to collaborate with us and also to support so many uh, aspiring entrepreneurs as well as startup companies who are already in their entrepreneurial journey. So today we are kicking off our second cohort, and we hope that this cohort will be very useful for the participants. So we request all the participants to attend all the sessions. It's a very structured program. So we also have some student participants in this. So some of the sessions will be little lighter for some of the established startups, but please do not stay away from those sessions because going through a structured program does a lot of good to even the established startups. So that is my request to all the participants who have joined this program. And at the end of this program, we will have a pitching session where we will have a couple of rounds. In the first rounds, we will have pitching, internal pitching, and then the shortlisted companies will pitch to investors from Silicon Valley also. It's a great exposure. So I also recommend that all of you shall uh, go through the entire program and then be prepared for the pitching sessions. I just want to briefly talk about Incubation Centre IIT Patna. Most of the startups who have joined from our side already know us. So we are a 8-year-old electronic system focused incubation center, which runs uh, pre-incubation programs and incubation programs funded by government agencies under various schemes to support and promote early stage entrepreneurs. We are primarily focusing on entrepreneurs from Eastern India, but we are open to everybody across India. And we try to handhold them in their product development and their market problem identification certification up to market launch. And then this year, we are going to focus also on the acceleration activities. So we are going to start an acceleration cohort a couple of months down the line. So we have so far supported more than 100 companies, and about 25 of them are already in the market with their products. About 50-60% of them are doing well. The others are struggling with the market traction and other things. We try to provide them with space, lab facilities to develop their products. We also try to help them connect with experienced mentors from industry and academia and investment community to help them facilitate their market entry, their product development, their scaling, investment requirements. So this is what we generally do. We have a team of about 16 people doing this full time in our facility, and we are located in the campus of IIT Patna in Patna. So the association with Moonpreneur has been very helpful for us, especially in taking our early stage startups and entrepreneurs through the structured program. So I once again take the opportunity to thank Moonpreneur and Sir Day, because he has been very supportive in taking off some of the financial burden from the participants by sponsoring them. So it has been really helpful for some of our startups in Bihar. So our appreciation for that, heartfelt thank you, sir, for that. So I don't want to prolong my conversation. So I welcome all the participants once again, all the mentors, the Moonpreneur team, to make this as a memorable cohort. And I'm really hoping that we will have some valuable outcomes coming from this exercise. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir, for such a wonderful start. And now I would go ahead and like to request Alok Jain, the co-founder and CEO of Moonpreneur, to give an overview of the program. Over to you, Alok. Welcome.
All right. Thanks a lot, Meher. And I think super excited, especially anytime we are doing a repeat cohort. That means there is a lot of trust built in. So I think, first of all, want to say a big thanks to the IIT Patna for giving us the opportunity. We all have dreams, and I'll tell you our dream as Moonpreneur and my personal dream as I started, or as one of the founder of this company. So our dream is certainly to create an ecosystem that prepares the next generation of entrepreneurs, and globally, especially there is a huge initiative we have in India, and we are trying to bring the Silicon Valley mindset to our students' doorstep. And I mean, whether you want to start a company, you want to become an entrepreneur now or later, the whole thing, entrepreneurial mindset, it's really crucial. Even if you want to take a job in a corporate tomorrow, and want to get promotion and want to contribute in a bigger way, this mindset will help. So irrespective of your goals, I think please pay attention to every session. And we have taught so far over 2,000 students across many IIT, with partnership with various incubation centers across many IIT, IIMs, AMS, RJ, UKT, many other prestigious institutes. And we are seeing a huge impact there. So again, like to say a big thanks to IIT Patna for the opportunity. And just as I shared the goal as Moonpreneur, what we able to do, and we are very proud. We nurtured these 2,000 students. Out of our exercise, over 25 companies either born or we nurtured them. And many of them we able to bring here. They presented in our conference. So 6 companies presented. And this is also a very proud moment that Anant, who is going to share his story here shortly, secured the first spot there, able to connect with several angel investors of Silicon Valley. The Bhumi AI, the company he runs, incredible initiative where you can take images of crops from WhatsApp, and their AI engine can tell what pesticides to use. I recall several other companies. Another one was Godhan, where you can feed the information about your cattle and take pictures, and the AI engine can tell what to feed. So really, some of these startups doing very like work which is really needed to uplift India as a whole. It's not like a very small segment they are going to impact. They are going to impact the entire country. And my personal goal, as I always think that what I like to achieve 10, 20, 30 years down the line. So if you see the big achievers from Elon Musk to Shiv Nadar to like Bill Gates or Elon Musk, when they were 10, 15, 20-year old, a project, maybe a learning kit, a teacher, somebody inspired them to be who they are today, right? So when I'm on my deathbed and just recalling my life, even if one or two students come and say that Moonpreneur contributed where they are today, I think my life will be successful. So just wanted to share our dream, my personal dream, and looking forward uh, to this session and subsequent session here. So the EDPI, or Entrepreneurship Development Program, come internship. Um, uh, Today, I like to say thank you to our esteemed guests, our partners, who, and then all the participants for joining us today. Certainly, like to say a big thanks, and I'm grateful to Mr. Dev Vilapati, who has been with us since inception of these initiatives, with the partnership with Mr. Devi Lapati and Estutech and Fortune Funds, the companies he runs and the fund he runs. He has supported us throughout all this cohort. I'll also like to thank Dr. Yatendra Singh, who is professor in charge and secretary of ICIIT Patna, and we heard just Mr. Joseph Paul. Amazing support. He's a general manager of IIT Patna, or ICIIT Patna. And you can see the initiatives. I mean, he talked about those 25 companies. This is fairly new, I'll say, the incubation or an incubation center among many other established IITs. And we are already seeing incredible impact. And we ourselves, when we taught or gone through all these cohorts, IIT Patna has produced like incredible companies when we are just looking across the spectrum. So really big thanks. And I think what you guys have achieved in such a short time. Um, so also I'd like to extend my gratitude to Dr. Chakrapani sir, Director General of APHRD Institute. He has been our big support since the beginning. And we have another well-known personality, Dr. K. Jhansi Rani. She serves as a head and associate professor in public administration and principal at Andhra Mahila Sabha Arts and Science College for Women, or AMS. And we have seen a lot of incredible students, especially certain segment where entrepreneurship might not have done enough dent. I think with her initiatives, we are able to create a huge impact there. So thanks for all the support and all the trust in us. I'd like to give it back to Meher. Really want to say a big thanks for the opportunity. Hope we can continue to bring value to the next generation, especially when we think entrepreneurship, uplifting the entire country and incredible companies. What we can really bring some value from here. Back to you, Meher.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Alok, for that. And now I'll be taking you all through the course structure a little bit. I'm gonna share my screen again. Yeah. So this is going to be a 16-week online certification course for students and entrepreneurs. We will have 12 live sessions and 6 mentoring sessions. We will be covering topics like business and finance, design thinking, ideas, sales and marketing, legal compliance. Each topic will take you closer to your dream. And here we'll be inviting a global faculty, including industry experts, successful entrepreneurs, VCs, investors, TEDx speakers from the USA, from India, from Canada, and more places to lead these sessions for you. And you will be working in teams where each team consists of 4 to 5 students. Each team will have a mentor, and each team will work on a mutually agreed upon issue statement with the assistance of the mentors that are allocated to them. Our mentors will be helping you refine your ideas, explain your ideas in a pitch deck, and transform them into a startup. The program concludes with our grand finale, a pitch fest. At the Pitch Fest, you get the opportunity to present your business ideas in front of international experts. And here you will be needing 75% attendance in the classes to be eligible to participate in the final Pitch Fest. In short, the Entrepreneurship Development Program cum internship offers enormous benefits like learning entrepreneurial skills, turning ideas into startups, pitching ideas to investors and global experts, internship and certification. And there is a lot more. Also, for any questions, queries on the program, you can always reach out to Gopi Krishna of IIT Patna or Ritish Srivastav of Moonpreneur. Now, I'll go ahead and invite Anant, who created Bhumi AI and who is also the winner from the previous cohort that we had at the Moon Battle Conference. Welcome, Anant. If you can go ahead and share.
Hi everyone, I am Anant Kumar, founder and CEO of Bhumi AI Solutions Private Limited. So after working in abroad for like 6 years, my rural Indian roots inspired me to actually return back to India and work for farmers because I am from Bihar and we also have our own farmland. So with this goal, we have incorporated Bhumi AI in July 2022. So all our teams members are inspired from this motivation that we need to do something for the lives of the farmers. And our team members are from USA, Canada, as well as France. So we are a deep tech startup, and we are using machine learning to develop crop advisory solutions for pest and disease. So we have launched a WhatsApp integrated platform, which is free of cost for the farmers right now. And we have already resolved 7,000 responses till now in last 4 months. So we, in this journey, we have faced several challenges from the funding to means acquiring the acquisition of different sets of data sets for developing the machine learning models. And also, so to overcome these challenges, we have given pitches to more than 50 different organizations, whether it is government organizations or CSR funds or different companies, for example, Crisify, GeoAgri, and all those big companies. We have given already our pitches to acquire the data set. So due to means we have a dedicated team as well as our continuous effort. So we overcome these challenges. So right now we have a fund corpus of more than 50 lakhs right now. And we have also been thankful to IIT Patna for the incubation support as well as funding. So we have received ESDM, under ESDM scheme, we have received a grant of 10 lakh rupees from IIT Patna. And these funding mentorship supports was instrumental. Further, we joined this program through the IIT Patna EDPI program. That was 16-week program. And through the course of this 16-week program, we have been given mentorship by the different experts. For example, Bhavya, so he's from USA. Further, we have also interacted for like two different sessions with Alok. So he has helped in the development of our B2B segment of client as well as in our pitch deck development. So it was really means important for us due to this knowledge and skills which we have acquired. So we have received SDFC Parivartan grant recently. Also, we have been selected for Startup Bihar. Also, we have been selected for the Startup India. Also, we have been talked with the VEC. For example, after giving the pitch at Moonpreneur, Ashutosh Saxena, who is the CEO of Casper AI. So he actually reached out to us for mentorship supports as well as funding. So that was a really big thing for us also. And This was our journey that Moonpreneur program actually helped us to in the development of pitch also, as well as reaching to the some of the biggest investors in USA. And also we have been successful in the getting different grants in India, as well as we are in talk with the Crisify, Geo, Agri, and all those companies which are quite big in nature, size. So this is really this program really helped us to formalize structure plan, our B2B segment marketing side, also our pitch deck on those components. So this actually helped us. And with this, all these helps and supports, we want to be one-stop solution for empowering the farmers in India through the AI solutions. And as well as we are also working with now we are working with the grant agencies in Canada. So over there, we are actually collaborating with the agriculture universities to acquire the image data set. And so that we can provide our services over there also as a subscription model. So this is really a big thing for us, and means within next 6 months, next 6 to 12 months, we will have a wide presence in India as well as overseas. So I would really like to thank Moonpreneur as well as IIT Patna, means Incubation Centre IIT Patna. So they were actually really quick and resolved all the queries, and also they have allowed us to participate in different uh, pitch fest. For example, they have recently organized Venture Boost 2.0. Out of 100 or pitch deck which we have delivered, so in like 5 to 10 we actually get the funding or mentorship support. So what I want to focus on that, we need to continuously work on it and on our idea and continuously improve the idea, means what are the feedbacks we are getting from them. So we need to work on it and further improve it. Then only we are slowly, even those investors which are near, we by the continuous efforts of giving the pitch deck. So we now know that this investor is in this panel. They already know our pitch deck. So they just want to know the update, what we have, what are the progress we have. We are also top 40 startups in the recently in another VC program, and also TV18 program. So also in that one we are there. Also we are in the Pusa Kirsi. So we are to conclude with that. So I want to say that we are really thankful to Moonpreneur as well as IIT Patna for their continuous support. And this program will be really helpful for you also to actually develop your business plan, marketing sites, financial, and raise funding and support. So you must join and try to follow all those 16-week program in which they teach you different types of lingos, what to use, what not to use, and also they will go through your pitch deck. So that is really helpful for everyone. So you must join as well as follow through the process. That is very important. With that, thank you. And I really like to thank Moonpreneur team, Anuj Jan, as well as Riti. So they were also really helpful and just one call away. So thanks again. Thank you.
All right,
Thanks a lot,
absolutely.
Anand. If this doesn't inspire you guys, then what else? Really proud of you guys, what you are doing there. And big thanks. I mean, IIT Patna, you guys have done tremendous impact. We see incredible companies when we are, as I said, like when we are looking at across the spectrum. Back to you, Meher.
Yeah, absolutely. So now I would like to go ahead and invite Mr. Devi Lapati. He's the CEO and president of S2 Tech. He's one of the pillars of our EDPI program, and he's a self-made man, an example for entrepreneurs. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Mihir. I'm very, very excited to be, talking to you all I heard that 117 of you from IIT Patna and AMS have joined this cohort. So I kind of see that each one of you, I see the the qualities and the success that I can visualize. Each one of you could become an Elon Musk. So what is that Elon Musk has that you have in common? I think one of the things I see that uh, all of you have some curiosity, and that curiosity is what makes you wonder what each one is, and also you have an empathy attitude. So you care for people, things around you, and so when you have curiosity and the care, then you see some problems. And say, for example, I went to Moon Battle, the event at the Silicon Valley. Little children, 8 to 10 years children, they came up with the projects. And one of the project that intrigued me was they have a device that you can just, click on it and show the food, and it will tell you the sugar content. What's the amount of sugar that they're going to take? So I asked the student, why you got this device that to, find the sugar content of these food? He said, my grandmother is diabetes and she is taking insulin and with the needles and all that. So, and then she uses the glucose meter to find the sugar. So she eats food and then she finds what is the sugar content after the fact. Why not we find out before she consumes the food? She has a food plate in front of her, and you just flash this device and you get the sugar content. Why not do that? So I mean, this is the kind of curiosity, this is the kind of empathy, this is the kind of problem solving made this person to come up with this device. The same thing with Elon Musk. He said, we have all these laptops and smartphones. They use these rechargeable batteries. So why not I build a car with the rechargeable battery? So that's the kind of curiosity. That's the kind of caring attitude. Elon Musk cares for our environment, and we want to have a sustainable civilization on this planet Earth. So, and another thing he really cares about us is if we have a nuclear war or an asteroid hit the Earth, everything will be vanished. The whole civilization we are talking about, the whole life on planet Earth will be gone. And that's the problem he wants to solve. So he cares for the people. So he's empathetic and he's curious. So he latched on to this problem that, hey, I want to solve this big problem. We got to keep our consciousness, our life going on Earth, no matter what happens on the Earth. And how do we do that? We go and start living on another planet. So he chose Mars. And so he is now working towards getting us to the Mars so that we become interplanetary species. We don't live on one planet, but we live on multiple planets. And if something happens on the Earth, if who knows, Russia and America can fight a nuclear war, or China and America could fight a nuclear war, and everything will be ashes. Nothing will remain. But if we live on Mars, people from Mars will come to Earth and rebuild Earth. So that is the kind of problem Elon Musk is solving. So my advice to all of you is be curious, be caring, and you'll find the problems. And you take those problems and solve it. You become an entrepreneur. And an entrepreneur that will make your family and your life and your state's life, country's life, world life better. That's the kind of mindset Silicon Valley has. Every child born in that valley has that curiosity, has that empathy, has that problem-solving attitude, has that unbounded optimism, has that risk-taking. So you get all of that in a capsule form from Moonpreneur Moonpreneur is based in Silicon Valley, in San Jose, and Moonpreneur brings the faculty of Silicon Valley, and literally they'll put you on the rocket and blast you to go to moon. So you take this program seriously. And if you take this program seriously, you will land on the moon. And once you land on the moon, you can do amazing things. You can go to another, planets or stars and all that exploration you could do. So that's the kind of program this is. And what I like to see, both AMS students and the IIT Patna student, you've got to visit your incubation center while you're doing this course. And if you are in AMS, please work with your leadership, and S2 Tech will fund that program where you will be taken to T-Hub. That's an incubation center in Hyderabad. Very, very active and very, upcoming incubation center. I love to you all to go and visit. So previous cohorts, some of the students already visited, and they have said they have opened up that eyes and minds and hearts. So all of you should visit either IIT Patna Incubation Center or T-Hub, and also sit down with them, find out what all the programs they have to help the startups. Visit the facility, find out the programs, loans, and you'll also be able to meet people like Anant, who started off there, and now they got the funding and growing. So hear them, and so learn them, but change your mindset. That the mindset that we got from Britishers, that you got to go to school, get a degree, and get a certificate, and go and join in colonial administration as a clerk. So that type of mentality we should let go. We're not going to be clerks. We are going to be creators, not clerks. So you have the power to create. You have the power to make the life better. You have the power to make things great. So that's the kind of mindset you should develop, not go and get a certificate and work for somebody. And I have worked for somebody before, and now I started the company. The life as my own business is much better than working for someone. And I see some movies from India now, and people who are starting up the businesses are being portrayed as the amazing individuals. And I even see that the women wants to marry the person who is involved in the startup, and the men wants to marry the women who are involved in the startup. So which is good. That's the kind of mindset the movies are creating, and changing this narrative that's built up over the centuries, that we should go to college, get a certificate, and become a clerk. I don't want to see any of you become a clerk. I want to see all of you become creators. Yes, becoming a creator takes time, and there's all kinds of challenges are there, but don't give up. I mean, I have failed 3 times before my third venture is successful. So failure is normal in the startups, but every failure you learn something. So my vision, my blessing to you all, that go and learn this program. This kind of program, you don't get it in a classroom setting. Yes, your exams are important, grades are important, but more than the grades, more than the exam, the practical knowledge you get here and the connections you made with the Silicon Valley faculty, those are worth the gold. And so even if you have exams, even if you have conflicts with your academics, try to figure it out, a way to attend these programs. If some cases you can't attend, go and review the recording of the program, but attend all, and more importantly, become curious and become empathetic and identify the problems and solve them. And you are a natural entrepreneur. I wish you all success, and back to you, Mihir.
Absolutely. And thank you for sharing that, Mr. Day. That was very, very inspiring for everybody. And now I would like to go ahead and invite Dr. K. Jhansi Rani. She is the head and associate professor in public administration and principal IC at Andhra Mahila Sabha Arts and Science College for Women. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir. Good evening to everyone. I'm Dr. Jhansi Rani, Principal Andhra Mahila Sabha Arts and Science College. Devi Erlepati, sir, thank you so much for considering us for your programs. And it has been added to our academic achievements because we are going for NAC this year shortly. We have already submitted our self-study report to the NAC office. So we could notice that because of you, we could add an international component in our curriculum and also much more standardized syllabus for employability, especially for our students. That is a great achievement, sir. And thanks to you and your team, whoever is working for training the students all the time with given schedules without any delay or postponement. That is a great achievement for Moonpreneur also. So thank you so much, sir. This year, that is 2024-25 academic year, we are introducing several courses, especially skill sector courses introduced by the Government of India. We are the one to take BBA Healthcare Management last year. Only one college from Usmania University. So we have created that record, and now second time also we are going to offer this BBA Healthcare Management, and we have opted for BBA Retail Operations and also BBA Tourism and Hospitality Operations. And in sciences, we have BSc Life Sciences courses, especially under pharmaceutical area. Again, we have BSc Gaming also. With Laksha Technologies, we are going to have this course for degree level students with skill component. And this is also going to be very useful for all of the students who are aspiring for innovative and creative field. And we are going to have another course, BCom Finance, which is in collaboration with foreign UK universities. That is from the Telangana side. And we have been identified by the Telangana government as one of the potential colleges. Wow, whichever the course they are introducing, they are making us the third best college in the Telangana state under autonomous category, because the government, whenever it considers first the government degree colleges, then takes into consideration private degree colleges. In that case, after two government colleges, we form the third component for the government. And we are also going to introduce BSc Biomedical Sciences, if possible this year or next year. And also in Social Sciences stream, we are going to introduce BA History, Economics, Political Science. This course is also designed by Telangana State Government Council for Higher Education in collaboration with UK universities. The syllabus is so good, and our students are going to benefit by having this course. I am pursuing this course again because there are several official formalities we need to complete. But still, I believe that these courses, especially these two courses, which are with foreign collaboration, will be included this year for admissions. So our admissions are through only government mode, that is online. So Telangana degree online courses portal is there. Through that, students have to register for admissions. But another important feature is that Andhra Mahila Sabha Arts and Science College is getting 90 above percentage students. That means we are getting creamy layer for admissions. That is again another achievement for Andhra Mahila Sabha, because the percent of the students they have achieved at intermediate level is varies from 90% to 99%. That means 100%. And this is an achievement for us. And also I am proud to say that many students are opting for foreign universities after they complete their degree in Andhra Mahila Sabha. Every year I am signing 200 LORs. So this year that is going to be increased, and their settlements are very, very high. And again, this is an achievement for our students. Now, because of Devi Erlepati, sir, another important component has been added to their regular courses, And by these skill-oriented courses, our students are being benefited, and in their biodata, they are writing, they are eligible to write all these points in their biodata, and which is a great testimony for them. And being an autonomous college, in working with you all is a great achievement to our college, and definitely it is a great point for our NAC inspection also, national level assessment and accreditation council will definitely recognize it as a earmark course. And thanks thanks goes to our chairman sir, Dittakavi Chakrapani garu, because of whom we could have Devirla Party sir. I every time acknowledge that, and also I am proud to acknowledge that because of Devirla Party sir commitment and dedication towards this institution, our students are having world-class syllabus and also world-class classroom atmosphere, though it is online, and they have accustomed to listening to all your lectures arranged by Moon Pradyur with different faculty. And from our side, our correspondent madam, Dr. Rajni Garu, is very much keen, and also she is encouraging all these academic aspects and other things also, because we want to make our institution A plus grade institution. We are striving for that. Our dedicated teachers and non-teaching staff are doing well with that. Let us check our luck within 6 months. Maybe we are expecting this team in the month of September. We are all preparing for that. No vacations are given to teaching staff and non-teaching staff, because we are busy with conducting examination in the interest of the future of the students, because they have to pursue higher studies. And also one third admissions for these many courses, and that means we are introducing this academic year almost 9 courses, including MA Public Policy and Governance and also MA English in PG stream. So we have internal audit on one side, and also we are preparing for NAC. With these many activities, teachers are not given vacation also. And you two people are running the courses, and I must appreciate the efforts of Dr. Y. Vasundhara, who has taken the responsibility of looking into each schedule of Montpreneur, and in informing the students and the faculty who are the mentors. And for this opportunity, I must thank each one from your side, sir. All of your team is working very well, and in our efficiency and also in our futuristic perspective, your role is much more there, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you one and all for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Dr. Jhansi Rani. And now I would like to go ahead and open the field for questions. Anybody, if you have questions regarding the program or whatever was discussed so far, please go ahead. You can utilize this forum for questions. So you can ask anything related to the course. If you need to clarify anything, please go ahead and raise your hands, or you can post your questions in the Zoom chat window, and we can answer it that way. Any questions, anybody? All right, if no further questions, again, I would like to thank everybody present here. And I guess we have one question. So Abhishek is asking, how is this group of 4 to 5 students made? Yeah. Sailesh, would you like to answer that? I think your mic is muted. Yeah, I think multiple people are asking.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think there are 2 ways for the group formation. And Riti, who is the program lead on the ground, would help in the formation of the groups. If you already have a group which you know that you want to work with, you are most welcome to propose that group. If you don't, then our operations lead on the ground will help form the group and communicate to you.
I hope that answers your question. Okay, is it done by one-to-one mentoring sessions?
Okay, so it's not a one-to-one mentoring, but you will get a mentor per team. Okay, so if the team will be working on a specific idea or a startup idea, whatever you might choose to work on, and then team will be allocated a mentor, and the mentoring will happen for that specific team, which would be specific to an idea.
Okay, I think Zishan, you can go ahead and ask. You can unmute your mic, go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hi. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Sir, actually, I'm asking one thing, sir. Is every day you and your host come here to speak in English? Because I born in Bihar and study in Uttar Pradesh, and my English is literally very good. I could understand, but not the way you are talking like the fluent English. I'm not able to understand everything. That is the problem I'm sharing with you, sir.
Okay,
Because,
I
sir,
think you are saying that would the speakers and mentors be able to communicate with you in a way that you will be able to understand? Yes, they will make all the effort. Some of our mentors and speakers can talk and will be able to converse with you in Hindi as well. So don't worry about that. But
thank you so much,
all
sir.
the speaker sessions would happen in English because we have 117 participants. And the faculty that we get from the Silicon Valley in the US will definitely be English speaking. And our major mode of communication for all the sessions is English, but our speakers can communicate in Hindi with you, and you can let your mentors know in case. That's why we have mentoring sessions, so that whatever is unclear to you or whatever you have not been able to understand, you can bring it up in the mentoring session and your mentor will be able to help you.
Thank you so much,
And
sir.
I did and the same thing happens for the AMS student also. Some of them want to understand in Telugu. So we try to assign some of our assistant mentors who can solve that Telugu issue as well.
Arun, did you have a question? Arun, did you have a question? Aman?
I think Nishant was saying, please speak in Hindi. तो निशांत, अगर आपको हिंदी में क्वेश्चन पूछना है तो you can ask. आप प्रश्न पूछ सकते हैं हिंदी में.
Yes.
Can I speak?
Yeah.
Hi everyone. Good evening. I am having one doubt. Suppose I am already working on some ideas, and if you are forming any group of 4 to 5 person or 4 to 5 entrepreneur, so how because that group must align with the ideas, right? So if any person is coming with any some other ideas, and from past 2 years I invested my time and efforts on some idea which is likely to come in the market, so how it is possible that although those 4 or 5 person will align with my idea only? So just a confusion, if you can clarify that
Yes,
thing.
thank you for bringing that question. I think it's a good question, and I'm sure it's confusing right now. But I can tell you that not everybody who is joining the program has an idea, number one. Okay. Majority of the people don't have idea. And the first few sessions and the first few weeks are dedicated in aligning and forming the teams so that they can work on that idea. And if you have an idea that you have been working for 2 years, please rest assured you will work on that idea only. Don't worry about that, okay? And Anant can actually, Anant, I'm sure Anant has been working on this idea of Bhumi AI much before he joined the program. It's not that the idea got changed. So don't worry, the teams will be formed in such a way that people will be interested in working on the idea that you have. They will be sort of joining you in your team, not the ones who have different ideas. Anand, you want to comment? You're on mute. Anand, you're on mute.
Yeah, so actually previously the idea which I have, so I continued working on the same idea, even in EDPI program. And further regarding 4-5 people, even we in our own team, they are not actually registered to my team members. So we actually fought among ourselves on we should do this thing, that thing. So this is continuous process, and we take feedback from everyone on the team members. We sit on every weekend, we take the feedback from everyone, and then have a consensus on the idea that we should go forward with this approach or that approach. So you need to find team members who are actually willing to work on that idea, and they are self-motivated, because initial stage we are not either giving the shares or money or anything.
Yeah. So in a
So
way, it's the practice for you also, because if you have to register a startup and start, you can't just run on your own, right? You need to form a team.
Yeah.
So this is sort of a practice for you. Okay. More questions, Meher?
Yes, I think Alok has a question. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
हेलो सर, गुड इवनिंग।
Yes.
बोल रहे हैं सर, जैसा आपने कहा कि यहाँ पे जो कुछ यूएस मतलब जो फॉरेन कंट्री के भी स्पीकर हैं, लेकिन कम से कम ऐसी हो सकता है कि आप सब लास्ट में एक समराइज करके बता दिया जाए हिंदी में कि हाँ ये बात हुआ।
हर सेशन में पॉसिबल नहीं हो पाएगा समराइज करना, लेकिन जब आपके मेंटरिंग और हर सेशन का रिकॉर्डिंग आपको मिलेगा, ठीक है? हर सेशन का रिकॉर्डिंग आपको मिलेगा, तो रिकॉर्डिंग को आप ट्रांसलेट कर सकते हैं, और उसके बाद जो आपका मेंटरिंग सेशंस होगा, जब मेंटर्स आएंगे बात करने आपसे, वो समराइज करेंगे आपके लिए।
ठीक है, थैंक यू सर।
Okay. Will there be offline sessions at IIT Patna Incubation Centre?
We haven't planned any of those. Joseph can comment on that, as you know, Mr. Day was mentioning that we would love to do a orientation of the incubation. Now, whether we do it physical or virtual, we'll have to figure that out, because a lot of people are here who are not the residents of Patna on the course. See, we definitely want to do a virtual one, but I think we still have to discuss and work it out with Mr. Joseph and team. Mr. Joseph, do you want to comment on this? I'm not sure if Joseph is still there.
Yeah, I think he dropped off.
He might have dropped off.
Okay. So any other questions? All right. If no further questions, I would again like to thank everybody who has attended this kickoff session and made it possible.
I think Aman, I see a raised hand from Aman. Aman, do you have a question?
Or, I see a thumbs up as well. Yeah, Aman, go ahead.
Okay. In case some of you remember some questions after the session, please drop an email. And I hope you have the email ID. If not, Reeti, can you post the email ID in the chat box or send an email to everyone? So
yes, sir, I'll share it right now.
Okay.
And we have been sharing the mail from the same ID. It is known as eldp@moonpreneur.com.
So you can post your question on eldp@moonpreneur.com and we'll get back to you.
And even we have formed, yes, it's the mail ID.
I think we have one on hand. Just we can take one question if the time permits. Gopi, do you have a question?
No, actually, I don't have any question. I am from the IIT Patna team.
So
sorry,
I
want
ahead,
to
Gopi,
give clarity about the information regarding to offline session. I will discuss with the Joseph sir and Alok sir, and we will let you know.
Okay, thank you.
I think we can take one more. Rehan, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Is it possible to get the schedule, like when we are going to do what?
Rehan sir, Rehan, I have already shared mail yesterday also for the same. It's the subject title is time table for this particular EDPI program. If you can check your inbox, if it is not there, just ping me onto the mail ID which I have shared with you in the chat box, and I will share it again with you.
But just to for all of you, just to give you a sense, the first session is on the 4th of June.
Yes, sir. The first session is on 4th of
The
June.
first session is starting on and what is the timing and what's the date?
Timing will be 7 p.m. IST. Date will be 4th of June, and we have already blocked the calendar of the participant, and we'll be sharing the reminder mail today.
And sir, what about the attendance? It would be just a kind of presence only, or shall we mention in email that I have attended the session or what?
No. But if you attend, it will because it's a Zoom meeting, it will have all the tracking. It happens automatically.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would conclude the questions. Aman was asking, will we get the opportunity to come to Silicon Valley? Yes, Salish, you can go ahead and unmute. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, can you repeat? What's the question? Will there be an opportunity to visit the Silicon Valley? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we see, as a part of the program, we don't sponsor the visits. But if you happen to visit the Silicon Valley, we'll make sure that we get you to meet some of the successful entrepreneurs and investors. And like we just recently had a Moon Battle conference where the finalists of all the previous co-hosts competed, and a number of investors listened on to their pitches. We'll be coming up with similar Moon Battles in the future as well, where you definitely will be able to participate on the Zoom. But if you can travel to the US, we'll make sure that we will get you to the Moon Battle conference site in California. Okay.
All right. I hope that answers your question, Aman. Thank you, everybody, for coming in today. Thank you for the questions as well. Thank you to the esteemed guests. And if anybody has any further questions, you can mail it on eldp@moonpreneur.com. And you should be having your schedule in the email. And yeah, excited to see you all ahead in the first session. Thank you so much for coming in today. And I hope you have a fantastic week ahead. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all.